Hi everybody, thank you so much for clicking on this video and visiting my channel. We're going to do something a little bit different today, and I am going to talk about how much I made while being part of the YouTube Partner Program with 500 subscribers. You just might be a little shocked. I feel like it'll surprise you. So first and foremost, thank you again for visiting my channel. If you haven't already, please do all of the above of liking, subscribing, commenting, sharing. A little bit about myself and my background is I was born and raised here in West Phoenix, and growing up I just was exposed to the lowrider scene, lowrider culture at a really young age, and just going to like the car shows as a teenager, and I just loved it. I loved that, and just the style, the culture, and the art behind it, and it's just something that I really enjoy. And I have my own car. I have my 72 Monte Carlo that is currently inoperable right now, but I'm hoping to get it back on the street, and it's just fun. I love it. I love driving my car, and I just can't wait to get it back out there again. My channel is mostly classic car culture and lowrider culture. So a video like this about how much I earned from YouTube is not the normal video that I will put out. This is just more like informative, because when I was researching YouTube and just like all kinds of information about how much you can make on YouTube off of your channel, there wasn't a whole lot of videos that would provide information of the YouTube Partner Program with 500 subscribers. When I started my channel, I had the intention of just making it about my Monte Carlo. I just thought it would be something fun to put out there, but I ended up venturing off and just doing like the car shows and the roll-ins at the car shows, the meetups at like in downtown Glendale and downtown Phoenix, stuff like that. So I ventured off, and I would love to incorporate my car a little bit more, but I just have to get it up and running again. And it gave me a creative outlet. I've always loved doing videos and just photography. I have a background in photography as well. As a young kid, I was given these cameras like for my birthday or Christmas, and I would set up my stuffed animals on the chair and just take pictures of them. I would put like a bunny and a bear together, and I would like take the bunny out and just do the bear, and I was just always taking pictures. I just always had a camera in my hand at a young age, and it just turned into doing videos. And I can go into that a little bit more about what gave me the idea to do videos. I haven't even reached like my potential and the ideas that I have in my head. I haven't even touched those, but they're still there. They're still like my goals and something that I want to put out. I just have so many creative ideas going on in my brain. But anyway, how much I made on the YouTube Partner Program will blow your mind. There are two tiers, or like two levels, that you have to reach on the YouTube Partner Program. So one is you have to reach 500 subscribers and 3,000 public watch hours. I met that criteria, I want to say last year in September, end of August, beginning of September. I met that, and when you meet that goal, you're sent like this email from YouTube, and it's just like has like confetti and just like congratulations, you're now part of the YouTube Partner Program, and it just gives you all the warm fuzzy feelings inside, and you're like, you're so excited, and you're like, I made it, which is awesome. Like that's a major goal to reach, being a small YouTube channel and a creator. So I was so happy. I just felt like it was like a huge milestone in my life, you know, and I'm still so happy. The ways that you can make money at that tier is a little bit hard. It's tough. But the second tier on the YouTube Partner Program is you have to have 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 public watch hours within the past 12 months, so 365 days. I have currently reached, I believe right now I currently have 2,000. Oh gosh, how much do I have? Hold a second. I have 2,362 subscribers. The second tier where you're like getting paid through YouTube. So it's called AdSense. That's who is paying you. It's 1,000 subscribers, 4,000 public watch hours within the past 365 days. And then it's like 10 million views of like your shorts within like the last 90 days. I think that's a little bit crazy. I don't know. Well, maybe for me, because I don't post a whole lot of shorts. So I know you can get views. I have like one short where I have like 390,000 views, and I was like, holy cow. But anyway, I'm not focused on the shorts. I'm only focused on the long form videos. So the long form videos is where you have to get the 4,000 public watch hours to be able to reach that second level tier where you make your money from like ads, like the ads that are in your videos. So I'm not there yet. I'm still in the lower level tier of the 500 subscribers, 3,000 watch hours. That's where I'm still at. Now let me tell you, I would have reached the 4,000 public watch hours last year, at the end of last year. Now, what the things that I failed to do, so okay, you can tell me if you want me to do like a do and don'ts video. Let me know in the comments if you're like really interested, or if you're like, shut up girl, just get to the point. There's like a do and don't that I can put out there for you if you're interested in having a successful channel and you want to make money, etc. I would have reached that point last year, but life was just happening. I was like I reached over 2,000 subscribers, and I was like, you know what, I'm good. I'm good. I don't need to push anymore, because I'm pretty confident I'm gonna reach the 4,000 public watch hours, and I don't have to put out any more videos. Oh my god, I can kick myself in the butt. But in what I can argue is life happened. Last year in October, my first grandbaby was born, and that itself was just so much. I should have put out at least 3 or 4 more videos last year between the months of October through December. I am so confident that I would have reached my 4,000 watch hours, but instead I watched them dwindle down. And if you know what I'm talking about, if you know what I'm talking about losing your watch hours, I can explain a little bit more in a separate video. Just let me know. It just feels so discouraging losing watch hours. I was 5 watch hours away to reaching 4,000 public watch hours, and I would have been like in the highest level of the YouTube Partner Program. But I just sat on it, and I was like, oh, I got this. You know, next week my time is gonna update, and I'm gonna reach the 4,000 watch hours. Woo! Boy, was I wrong. I had to get a rude awakening, and I lost 1,200 watch hours. I went from 3,998, something like that, down to like 2,000 and like 800 something. I wanted to give up. You want to give up. So if you go to my channel and you see the videos that I have from the beginning of this year up until today, the end of July, I was grinding. I was busting my butt. I was trying to go to every single event that I could and just knock videos out so that I can get myself back up with my public watch hours. Because the goal would be to get paid for creating, to get paid for doing what you love. Like, that would be amazing. Everybody wants to do that if you're a creator. Like, that's a no-brainer. Let's get back to it. 500 subscribers, 3,000 public watch hours within the past 365 days is the criteria that you need to reach that first level to be accepted into the YouTube Partner Program, to where you can start making money. You can make money when you go live on your channel. It's kind of like TikTok. Like, you go live on your TikTok and like people send you gifts and stuff, and they can send you, I really don't know, because I don't go live a whole lot. So I don't go live on my YouTube channel. So that is one way. People can send you super chats when you're live, and it's like money that they send you. There's super thanks, and that is where I made my money, is by the super thanks. So like, when you're looking at a video, it's like in the same ribbon. So click on a video, go to the area where you're like going to share it or even put a comment, and in that same ribbon right under the video there is a $sign, and you can click on that, and there's like a tier of like $3 or $10 that you would choose to give to this person, to this channel. So basically, the way you get paid is by fan funding. There's no ads, there's nothing else. People have to be willing to give you money. Are you ready? I made $10. $10. Let me break that down. $5 was from my husband, which doesn't count because he's my husband. And from that $5, YouTube only gives me three of those dollars. So YouTube does take its cut. A friend of mine that I have not seen since I was a teenager, he's basically friends with my husband, he gave me $10, but YouTube took their cut and I only got a percentage of that. I haven't gotten my cut of the total of $10 yet because I haven't reached the $100 limit to be able to get paid out. And don't get me wrong, I am so thankful, so grateful that my channel is even monetized. I am monetized. I just haven't seen any of it yet. And I just don't think people know that they can send money. Or do you? I don't know. Do people know? I didn't know. I literally did not know that you can send people money through the super thanks, through that option to buy and send money to a channel. And this is something that I think a lot of people don't know. I feel like it's a known thing, like when you go live on TikTok and people send you gifts, I feel like that's more known. Like, people are more aware of that. Like, oh, I can send these people money. To me, I feel like it's not that known in the YouTube world. I'm sure there's ways that you can get money sent your way, you know, if you're like actively going live and people are sending you gifts and they want to have like their comment, so you can like pay to have like your comment like at the very top or something like that, or just to send like the super thanks. So if you're like actively like working that all the time, like how people are constantly going live on TikTok, like they know what they're doing, they know how to do that hustle. I'm just basically, my focus right now is just doing long form videos because that's what I want to do. That's what I like to do. That's my interest. I don't go live. There's nothing for me to go live on basically unless I go to the events. But if I'm at an event, it's hard to go live on one phone and trying to be like super creative on another camera trying to film. My next goal is to just reach that 4,000 public watch hour mark. I've already reached the subscriber criteria. Now it's just my public watch hours, which if I don't reach my 4,000 mark at the beginning of September, I risk losing watch hours again. And since the beginning of this year, again, you know, if you go back, you see all the videos that I did. I was grinding. I was really trying to put out my videos so that I can get views and watch hours for each one, so that I can reach that 4,000 mark to get paid through ads on my long form videos. That is my next goal. I do have a few ideas that I want to work on by the end of this month so that I can put out some videos before the beginning of September, because I'm basing my 365 days to last year in September, where I had a lot of views on my video, my documentary that I did in Aurelia. Psycho Rails is her name on Instagram. If you haven't seen it, please go watch it. She is an amazing person. I love her. She has become a really good friend of mine. It's a great video on her and being the president of her car club. Go watch it. Anyway, I posted that video last year in September, and so I'm basing my public watch hours for my 365 days to that point of last year. If I don't reach my 4,000 public watch hours by September, I risk losing a lot, and that's going to be devastating if I lose that. So I'm going to try to grind as much as I can through the rest of July, through August, and see if I can reach that goal or that mark. The only thing that I can do at this point before September comes is just grind. I'm just gonna have to grind and put out some additional videos so that I can get those watch hours and reach my goal, my dream. Because you know, I have ideas, I have goals I want to reach, and I dream of how and where and the potential of this channel, you know, where it can go. I am just so thankful that I even have this opportunity in my hands. Basically, okay, so when a channel is monetized, TikTok, any of that, I feel like the success of that channel or your page or whatever is literally in your hands. It's up to you how much you grind and how much you want and how much you want to put out and be consistent to reach those goals. And I love that. I love that part of this. And it's this, since I only have like a month and like 2 weeks or a month and a half left to reach that goal, it just puts like a drive in me. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just motivating me more. If you stumbled across this video and you have no idea what my channel is, you haven't seen any of my videos, go back and watch some of my videos. It's all cars. It's going around my city, Phoenix. I do have a video from Vegas back in my earlier days on this channel. Just go check it out. I will appreciate it so much. Even if you're not interested in cars, you know what? Click on some videos and just let them play. Let them play. You don't even have to watch it. Just let it be like background noise. Just let it ride. Once I officially reach that second monetization tier in the YouTube partner program, I can put out an updated video on that and just give you guys the insight of how that worked for me. And if I did reach my $100 limit in my very first $100 paycheck from YouTube, you know, that whole celebration, I can put another video out on that as well. But seriously, if you're interested in knowing more about the watch hours and how you can lose them, because that affects you. That affects you emotionally, and you feel doomed, and it's really hard to put out so much work to try to reach a goal and then to watch it slowly then dwindle away. I can do, you know, something on that. And if any of you are interested in how I started or what equipment that I use, anything like that, just let me know. I can give you my tips and tricks and the equipment, or the lack of equipment that I have, and just different ideas. But again, thank you so much, you guys. I really do appreciate you taking the time to listen to me, to watch my channel, to watch my videos, to get to know me a little bit more, and to understand what my goals are, or some of my goals. I really, really do appreciate every single one of you who has subscribed, liked, comment, shared, all of that. And I'll see you at the next event, and I'll see you on the next video. Okay guys, bye.